Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last part, we entered the Fire Temple, and we've made quick and quite significant progress through it so far. I've been enjoying this one. It's been a lot less cryptic, and the puzzle solving is still here. It's not completely missing, which is nice. So hopefully we can finish this one off today, as we make the long climb, and I don't make the Metal Gear Solid reference that I almost always make when we make long climbs. But I reference the fact that I make that reference, so I guess that's not much better in the end. You're in the way, so I'm gonna kill you again. You actually take 4 hits with the Master Sword, my goodness. Okay, so it looks like we have a bit of precision platforming to do here. Switch over there. Okay, we'll go this way, because I don't think we can make the jump from where we were. Whoops, Link. Can I hookshot you? I can. Nice. Enemies have that random, like, intangibility after you hit them, which makes them really hard to combo in this game, and that's kind of hard to get used to, because it's certainly not the case in a lot of other Zelda games. But hey, we freed another Goron. Not sure where you are, actually. Somewhere else on this upper level? That's the way we came, and there's certainly nothing over there, so I guess we'll head over this way. Up here. Just about making these jumps, it's fine. Wait, is that a switch down there? Oh, I think we already pressed that one. Okay, that's fine. And you know what? Let's deal with you. Let's deal with you. Let's deal with you from a distance, please. So that you don't cause me any trouble as I'm trying to get across here, because I can certainly, certainly predict that one happening. Alright then, another Goron. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. If you find a place that you can see on the map, but can't reach, try playing your Ocarina. Okay. Maybe that's a hint towards the secret room that we found previously, which had the gold sculpture and the like in. Maybe there's more. But now we have 2 keys. Okay. Well, now we need to find some doors. I don't think there's anything else to do up on this upper level. I think we've covered it pretty much. It doesn't look like there's anywhere else to go. I'll check. I'll make sure I don't make any... Well, never mind, I guess. I guess we're back down here now. Excuse me. Ow. Something I'm not a massive fan of about this room is that the perspective is a little odd, because it's kind of hard to see doors because you don't get the best view of the walls. Like, this door here. We needed to go into this previously, and I could not find it for the life of me because of the camera angle. This is actually where we have Faur's Wind set up. I don't think we actually need to go back into this room over here. I think we've covered this. I'm not sure. It certainly looks like we can transfer over to another side of the dungeon, though. So perhaps we have to head back into this room. You know, it would help if I shot the eye switch first. So let's do that. Can I do it from this angle? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I cannot remember what's in this room. Oh, it was just where we found the map. Okay, well, this was relatively pointless overall then, I think. But maybe we need to go back into the main part of this room, which would require us to go through that door. Is there really nothing else in this room, huh? I guess not. Okay, this way it is then. Right, so when we came in here originally, we had to run away from the fire. Whoops. That's really so underwhelming. And this as well, like, this fire... It's not really a problem. Okay, okay. There's a door over here. Cool. Hello, I'm tattling you. It's a red bubble. Guard against its attack with your shield. Okay, cool. How do we get up there? I'm just gonna walk into this fire because it really does not pose any threat to me whatsoever. Can I jump that? I think I might be able to jump that. We'll give it a go. Just need to, oh no, there's no way. Oh, wow, okay, never mind, you can. Okay, cool. I hope that's the way you're intended to do that. Okay, another room. This is the tunnel. This will take us through to the other side of the dungeon then, as we saw on the wait a second. That certainly looked like there was something in that room. No? Nothing? I could have sworn I saw something on the ceiling, but maybe I'm just seeing things. Okay, well, this room looks pleasant. Oh good, fire keys. You know what? I'll take the spinning fiery turrets of death and the boulders over fire keys any day. Right then, what is going on in here? Something down there. What is it? You can see down from here. Isn't that the room where we saw Darunia? Oh, I guess I have to do something about this pillar then. Surely it's not as simple as just doing this. No, I didn't think so. This room wouldn't be so big and elaborate if it was that simple. Okay, there's a door here. Got some, like, ow. Okay, rude. Oh, this is like that one room in, I think it's in the Forest Temple in Wind Waker, where you don't know where you need to go until it's too late. What was I saying? I completely lost my train of thought because I got distracted by the fire. Ow. Okay. Okay, game. I'm leaving. I don't like this room. I think we have to go into this door anyway. It looks like we can't actually proceed further in that direction. Hey, a chest. Oh, dungeon item. We haven't had a dungeon item yet. I wonder if this will be it, or if it will be the compass, and I'll be very disappointed. It's the compass, and I'm very disappointed. Nah, it's fine. The compass is actually kind of useful. I really do appreciate being able to see where I am on the minimap, what doors I've come in and out of, because it stops me from getting too turned around in rooms that look kind of samey. Alright. You need to move out of my way, thank you. Ow. Oh, no, 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 no. Ow, okay. This is not a pleasant room. I don't like it. I forgot about that. There would be, there'd be trapdoors or trick doors. Is that a trapdoor over there as well? Does that count as an enemy that we can tattle? Is there a way for us to identify it prior to, Okay, you can hit it. So great. I'm now going to be hitting every single door that I see. That's fantastic. I needed more things to hit. Ow. I blame input delay. I'm gonna blame input delay because Link doesn't stop moving until a brief moment after I stop moving the control stick, and in moments like this, ow, rude. In moments like this, that is kind of important. You're really gonna stop me getting these pots, huh? No one stops me getting my pots. But I can't pull the heart. That's tragic. Can I squeeze around the side here? Oh, I can just go around, okay. Perspective, it's a thing. I'm gonna lose more hearts trying to break these pots than I'm gonna get from the pots. But at least they do have hearts. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's go through the key door here. Since we do have a key, we don't need to go and collect one, that's nice. Goron here. Can't do anything about you right now. Is there really nothing else in this room? I feel like Navi, you're trying to tell me something, huh? What are you just signifying that there's a door here? Or that there's a Goron there? I don't know. Feels like there's more to this room, but maybe we can find out on a second visit. Okay, there's a switch over there that we need to step on. Oh good, it's my best friends. There we go. This dungeon is very forgiving in that you don't take a lot of damage. Because there's just so many ways to take damage. From all these obstacles and from the keys being the most annoying things on the planet. That, if things did more damage, this would be a very, oh no, unpleasant dungeon. Oh. Oh. Well, I guess we're doing this one again. This way. Oh, this was actually not very difficult, never mind. Bombs. And... this is the worst thing about growing up, is being completely incapable of breaking pots properly. There we go. Alright, what's through here? Oh. Well, you suck. Probably can't defeat those. Was this really all a bait? There's nothing else around here? Fake wall? Well. I have been successfully baited, and now how do I get out? No, there's got to be something that we do here. Maybe I can bomb these doors. Maybe the Goron said something about that, because it definitely shows it as a door. Yeah. Like, the map shows that you can get out of that. Oh, looks like we're fighting. Is this the enemy that they referred to as being unable to be shot by arrows? It's a flare dancer. Extinguish its flaming clothes first. Okay. Well, how about this? You are much smaller and less threatening when you don't have your clothes on, but I will still nonetheless jump into the fire. Surprise! Why did I bother? Why did I bother with the hook shot? Can I shoot you with arrows? Yeah. Now that you don't have your fiery clothes on. Oh, and then you go back into the fire to regenerate. Oh, and now you're blue. You're blue now. But you are still just as susceptible to bombs. Come here. Man, when things are moving in circles like this, it's so hard to hit them with the bow. You can't really lead your shot when you're using L targeting. Same again for the third time. You stay put. Okay, fine, we'll do this again, huh? Gotcha. Oh, you got big, and of course you blew up. In true fire-themed dungeon style. Oh, okay, I guess we're going up now. Sure. I don't know what's up here, but let's find out. Oh, there's a switch. Keep seeing these faces around. I guess they're supposed to be Gorons. Oh, right. I see how this is going to work out. Same as before. I am not even going to try and do this the way that they perhaps expect me to do this. I'm going to do it the way that I did it previously and completely mess it up. No, I just want to drop the bomb down onto the lower level. So I have all the time in the world to do this properly. Link, we need to talk about your throwing bombs instead of dropping them. I'll just embrace it. There we go. Cool. Maybe it would have been easier if I'd just done it the intended way, but I feel accomplished doing it this way. And heck, maybe you can't do it that way. Maybe you don't have enough time. I don't know. Alright then, well, we've kind of gotten ahead of ourselves here. And didn't go straight out of that other room that had the enemy in it. This looks like a switch, but I guess we're not heavy enough to stand on it alone. Maybe we need some Gorons to help us out. Maybe we're just going to play Pikmin now. Well, that's a switch. That is going to... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I don't like this. They give you a lot of time for it, but I've already wasted enough time lamenting the fact that this exists as a puzzle. Well, I'm going to go check everything else out in this room before I subject myself to that torment. This is a cool room. It's very octagonal. Gotcha. Another random torch. Not sure if that means anything. Do you mind? Thank you for the heart. So there's no way that I can flick that switch from over here and just completely cheat the system, is there? I guess I'm gonna have to actually do this the way that they want me to do this. Sigh. Well, get ready for about 20 minutes of me attempting this. Link. Come on, man. Oh, come on! Oh, no. Go away, Keese. I've earned this. Ah, that was stressful. It's really not that bad, and I think I'm overthinking this. Oh, we found the megaton hammer. Use C to smash and break junk. It's so heavy, you need 2 hands to swing it. Okay, go away. You know what? I was going to initiate the megaton hammer by smacking that Keese, but I already killed it, so... How about this one instead? Come here. Time for a clobbering. Oh, now you're running scared. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, now we have the megaton hammer, and I'm sure we can use this to progress, but of course I'm going to use it to kill Keese. Oh, we can even do like a dive attack with it. I'm going to get myself killed trying to kill Keese with this damn hammer, aren't I? Come here. Fine. Fine, I won't. You win today, Keese. Alright, let's get the heck out of this room, because I don't think there's actually anything else that we need to do here. And in fact, I'm pretty sure we can just jump down here, since there's actually nothing else along that path that we need to do. I think I probably should have landed on top of that. Fortunately, this is why we have Farore's Wind. Yeah, I need to go all the way across. Right. I think I just need to just drop. I don't need to... Oh, no, the game forces you back. Okay, rude. That's not my fault, then. I probably shouldn't have tried that 3 times. That is the wrong song. Okay, it's now raining in the fire temple. Cool. Let's try this instead. I did see the block up there. I think... Yeah, it works. Okay, nice. Cool. So that's the idea of dropping down. They want you to see the block and then do that, I suppose. Also, it's very strange that it's raining in here. There is a switch. Can I get to the other side with this block as well? I can, nice. Alright, let's free this Goron. This switch looks rusted. That's okay. I graduated from the school of hit it very hard. Problem solved. Hello. What have you got for me in the way of information? A door is hidden inside the statue at the entrance to this temple. But the Goron's special crop won't work on it. Don't you have anything stronger? I certainly do. Excellent. We have free license to just hit everything with a hammer now. That's good. And this is going to give us a key, I'm sure. Yes. Okay. Now we can head back up this way and through this door. I'm not sure what it leads to, but I'm sure we'll find out. Switch. Oh, it's another rusted switch. Bonk. And that lets us back out. but this enables us to get up here. We can't... Oh. Yeah, there we go. So that does that. That moves that pillar down to... Excuse me. That moves that pillar down to the lower level where we need it to be. I believe there was another switch, though, that we could hit with a hammer. Maybe it was in the room where we got the hammer, and I completely forgot about that. I'm gonna go check. Yeah, it was right here in the room where we got the hammer, and I forgot about it. Don't know what that does, but let's find out. Just drops us into this room here. And I guess we smack this statue. Oh, it's like that game that you see in anime that kids play. Where you hit the, like, totem pole kind of thing with the hammer. I don't know what that's called. It's in Nichijou. Anyway, little baby boxes. Probably shouldn't have broken those. Probably needed them for something very important. What's this? Can I hit this with the hammer? Is this just going to be the dungeon of hit everything with the hammer? Apparently so. I guess that's actually what I needed to do, huh? Nothing else in this room? Cool. Let's move. There's a switch. Nailed it. Nice landing, Link. Oh. Okay. Do I hit this with the hammer? Please tell me I just hit this with the hammer. No? Well, that's what the boxes were for, then. There we go. Finally. I took far too much damage for doing that, but it felt good. So it turns out this isn't the dungeon of hit everything with the hammer. It's perhaps just hit everything except for these boxes with the hammer. Since I think we probably need to put this on the switch. Okay then, moving on. Looks like there's something on this lower level here. What is down here? It's just showing us that we definitely need to hit this with the hammer. Cool. I mean, there was no other... Link. Thank you. There was no other way out of this room. Anyway, stuck the landing, it's fine. So this is a shortcut, I guess? Have we been here? I feel like we've already been in this room. Oh yeah, this just leads around to the other side. Let me consult the map. Looks like we've been most places now in the dungeon. I guess we'll drop down here, because we did what Darunia asked us to do. And that is to smack that pillar. And we didn't take any fall damage from that, apparently. Cool. We don't have the boss key, but now we can backtrack to the opening room. Because there's a door behind the statue that we can now hit now that we have the hammer. This really is just a matter of hit everything with the hammer, including this keys if it gets in the way. It's really asking for it. Alright, what's in here? Lots of these unpleasant enemies, cool. Let's take you out. Thank you. This is probably an exterminate all enemies room then. I'm not sure if these things can actually get away or if they just run away once you hit them once. Either way, not going to give them the chance. And there's still one more key, so I can hear you flapping. Come here. You're about to get smacking. Nice. Another conspicuous torch. But I don't think it means anything, so I'm going to leave it be. Torches with the last dungeons thing. Oh, it's another room like this, huh? This is almost exactly identical to the room that we found right at the beginning of the dungeon. Oh, that pulls me towards you? Not a fan of that, really. Don't want to be anywhere near you. Wow, you took my shield and my tunic? That is incredibly rude. Don't appreciate that. Give them back. Okay, like nothing ever happened. Let's grab a sculpture, shall we? Number 31. Need to go back and pick up a reward for 30 when I remember to do that. And it looks like we're fighting another one of these. Okay. Bomb time. Oh, bomb fell a little short. Oh, still hit you. Cool. I'm trying to jump attack you, but it's not working. Okay, then. Let's cut you off at the pass. There we go. Yeah, that immediately moves you to the next cycle. Cool. Gotta remember to jump attack. Ow. And jump attack. Jump attack. Gotcha. It's a shame there's no way to skip these cycles by, I don't know, comboing it or something, but that's fine. That was the wrong button. Throw it, Link. Okay, we might actually get to see more of what this thing can do because I completely messed that up. And continue to completely mess it up. I'm gonna need you to stop skating around the room, Mr. Jet Set Radio. You're more like an ice skater than a roller skater, but I don't know any ice skating references, so Jet Set Radio it is. Alright, it's hammer time. I ran out of bombs. I cannot believe I ran out of bombs, but I messed this up so badly that I ran out of bombs. I don't know why that took about 7 cycles this time, but I just messed it up so badly every single time. Oh, that was exhausting. What's in the chest? Probably a key. Bombs. Alrighty then. Let's hit this switch. Literally hit this switch. Bonk. And this is the very first Goron that we saw, so this must be the boss key in here. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? Oh, I see. Big brother Darunia asked you to rescue me. I owe you big time. Please help, big brother. I will try my darndest. Well, certainly grabbing whatever is in this chest will help. But of course, I have to open it from the correct side. It's the boss key, as expected. Cool. Well, looks like we're pretty much done with this dungeon then. It's a very straightforward affair to get from here to the boss room. Unless there's more after the boss door? There might be. Excuse me, Keese, I don't have anything I want to say to you. Right then. So this pillar serves as our way of getting over here, which is important. And this looks like it's probably the boss door, with the boss on the other side. So I'm gonna get myself prepared. Probably not gonna need the hook shot, so let's use the bow instead. Kind of going in here on low health, not a fan, but looks like we're gonna be fighting a dragon. Subterranean lava dragon, Volvagia. Danger Noodle. I shall call you Danger Noodle. I think I know how this is gonna play out. This is gonna be whack-a-mole, isn't it? Well, it's a good job I have the hammer. Can I bonk you with the hammer, maybe? Nope. That's not working, and I'm taking damage. Time to drink some milk. Fortunately, we're pretty well stocked up on milk, but man, 5 hearts doesn't feel like it used to these days when we've got so much health and things do a bit more damage. Volvagia. It's the boss of the Fire Temple, revived by the Evil King. I don't know its weak point. Fortunately, I know the standard Zelda staple of use the item you just got. It's worked for me up until now. Just switch over to some more milk. I don't think L targeting you is a particularly good idea when you're flying around in the air like that. But wait, do I? Oh my goodness, you do a lot of damage. Roll. No. Okay, well that's our fairy used. That was very careless of me, but I didn't realize that this thing does that much damage just by touching it. My goodness. Okay, so I don't think I actually need to hit you with the hammer again once I've, I don't know, broken your face armor? Is that what we did? I'm guessing that's what we did. I'm not sure if I need to do that again. Maybe it will regenerate at some point? Yeah, it's regenerated now. Ah, it's probably the lava. It's probably going into the lava that does that. But now I can hit you. Alright, let's play this more carefully. We don't have a fairy now. And that thing does enough damage to just kill me outright. If I'm not careful. Oh, nice. We actually can hit it with the bow. I was just trying, because there's not much that we can do when it's flying up in the air like that. But the bow works. Let's not get hit by these unpleasant boulders of unpleasantness. Can I hit you one more time? No, okay. So its face arm is probably going to regenerate now, so we'll have to use the hammer again. You're over there. You do so much damage. I'm not even messing around. Let's drink that milk. Well, the game really stepped it up with this one. I was saying how everything in this dungeon didn't really do much damage. Volvagia does. I should be jump attacking, but I don't want to jump attack on a platform that I can fall off, because I feel like that would end poorly for me. Okay, you're doing flying phase again. Link, you really got to get your eye in with this bow, buddy. Lead your target. I think its arm is regenerated now, yeah. Okay, where are you going to pop out? This is a cool boss fight, by the way. I'm enjoying this. Got you again. Okay. Link, please. I really should be jump attacking, but I'm just nervous. I don't want to. Okay, so I think the best way to hit this guy is when he spins like that. Is he gonna start dropping boulders again? Yeah. Let's just not get hit by those. Some of them are really big and break into smaller pieces, so that's cool. By cool, I mean terrifying and dangerous. But exciting. Right, where are you going out from? I think we beat it. Alright, that's Volvagia down. Okay, I said I didn't know if they could beat Phantom Ganon, and to be honest, I don't think they did, but this was still a really cool boss fight, and I really appreciate the difficulty of it. Wait, please tell me this doesn't have phase 2. Please tell me this doesn't have phase 2. Please tell me this is a really elaborate death sequence. Okay, thank goodness, I think it's a really elaborate death sequence. Whew. Okay, goodbye. And thank you for my heart container. Wow. We're getting healthier and healthier. Let's get out of here.
Thank you, brother. I really appreciate what you did. I thank you on behalf of the entire Goron race. You turned out to be a real man, just as I thought you would. By the way, I, the wild Darunia, turned out to be the great sage of fire. Isn't that funny, brother? Well, this must be what they call destiny. Nothing has made me happier than helping you seal the evil here. Hey brother, take this. This is a medallion that contains the power of the fire spirits, and my friendship.
You received the Fire Medallion. Darunia awakens as a sage and adds his power to yours.
Don't forget, you and I are now true brothers.
And just like that, that's another temple down and another sage. Well, I suppose we didn't have to rescue Darunia. I really like Darunia, and I think for Link, it's really important for him to have a true friend. Because when he was with the Kokiri, he didn't really have any friends other than Saria, who quite liked him, and now she's gone. I guess now Darunia's gone as well. It just, man, it feels pretty bad for Link that all of his friends just seem to go away. I mean, Zelda's gone now as well. Man, Link must be really lonely. Anyway, that's going to do it for now. In the next part, we will continue on with the story. As always, your feedback and advice is greatly appreciated. And today's question of the day: if you could pick one person from a video game to be your friend, who would you pick? With recency bias in full effect, I just finished replaying Pokemon Sun, so I would certainly consider Lily, Hau, a lot of the characters from that game actually I think would make great friends. But my number one pick would be Tsumugi Shirogane from Danganronpa V3. She's kind and considerate, but she's also really passionate about her interests, and that's something I find really interesting and really likable about people. I look forward to seeing your responses, and until the next part, thanks for watching, and take care.